I'm Nigel Latter, and I've been working with kids and parents for 25 years. I've worked with thousands of families and have also studied the science to find out what really matters and what really doesn't. A lot has changed in our thinking about parenting since my first television series 10 years ago. Now, in light of all that new knowledge, I'm providing parents with a handbook on raising your kids. 3 simple golden rules will get you through most of it. We're going to put families into our high-tech observation house rigged with more than 20 cameras. We'll film around the clock for 24 hours, capturing real moments of family life. And then I'll show them and you how to use those 3 simple golden rules to build an instruction manual for a happier, calmer family life.
In our family, there's me, I'm Jean, and my husband, Kieran, and we have our daughter, Olive. Hey, need that?
Olive is 5 years old and an angel, but Jean and Kieran can't get a good night's sleep.
She's an only child. She's got us wrapped around her little finger, and maybe she gets a little bit spoiled.
Oh, I never had that turn.
Olive is the most important thing in our lives,
Mommy, Daddy.
but this household needs some sleep.
Go to sleep.
And sleep in your room.
Go to sleep.
Night.
For us to say, no, it's time to sleep in your own bed, she gets quite a shock. And so then comes the tears and tantrum. You don't have to cry so much.
Because I want to sleep with you guys.
Not getting enough sleep can be harmful to kids and for parents. It can impact on everything from kids' growth to their immune system and their learning.
I'd love for us to be able to have a full night's sleep together in our own bed, just us 2.
And would love for Olive to be able to want to go to sleep in her own room.
Stop it, you. Stop it.
Help, Nigel. Help. Please help us.
Jean and Kieran are arriving at the observation house. With more than 20 cameras, I'm going to observe them for 24 hours to understand what's really going on.
Just got real. No, I'm looking forward to getting some help.
And using all that data, I can construct an instruction manual for helping Olive sleep through the night in her own bed for the first time.
No, don't shoot, Nigel.
This will be Olive.
I don't make it.
Hello.
Oh.
Let's grab your stuff and head into your new home.
Okay.
Welcome to your new home, and I'll see you in 24 hours.
Okay.
Okay.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
See ya.
I can see all 20 cameras on these monitors, and one of the things I'm really interested in is what happens if they have to say no. So I've put out a plate of Olive's favourite biscuits.
Oh, yummy.
I've also left out a toy that Olive can only play with if Jean and Kieran buy it. Will they be able to say no?
I can play with toys.
Whoa. If you want to play with this, you will have to buy it. Aw, stink.
Why?
Because it's only for sale. Have to have some
Do
money.
you have a biscuit?
She's already smashed one.
Is she?
Now, Kieran has spotted our toy.
Olive, come here.
Wait.
Yeah. No, but Kieran, you can't.
Why not?
If we want to play with it, we have to buy it. Are you going to buy it?
Oh, there's a label.
Yeah.
Do you want it, Olive?
Yeah.
All right, then. As soon as I saw that it was there, and I know Olive just won't resist to touch it and play with it, so I was just like, nah. It's all good. We'll buy it. Sweet.
Well, you can pay.
Have to take your course.
Aren't you lucky? Daddy just got that for you. When Kieran saw it and I explained, oh yeah, it's just for sale, he's like, yep, sweet as. Because he doesn't want to put up with the tantrum that will come along with it in the 5 hours of please, please, please. And she gets really cute, but he can't be bothered with that. He'll just like, yep. What do you have to say to Dad?
Thank you.
Money is nothing when it comes to having to growl her for 5 hours not to touch it because we don't want to buy it.
I don't think Kieran and I don't think we've ever said no. And she'll just get her way. And for me, if she cries, I'm like, yeah, you can have it, because I don't want to see her cry. I just hate the idea of, like, her crying herself to sleep. I think that's what I hate the most.
She won't.
Mommy.
I know, I just think about, like, how I always want her to be able to go to sleep in a happy, bedtime, yay. I just don't want her to be like, going to, like, cry herself to sleep.
But Olive doesn't always get her way.
Mommy, watch me.
Ollie.
I
Ollie,
was just
stay up here.
lying down and
No. Stay up here.
watch me go down there, water pillar, and come back up.
No. Olive. Don't make me put Sparkle Dragon away.
What is she doing?
Go down the stairs. Right, Daddy gonna put him away?
Daddy!
This should be interesting. Clinically, it's incredibly helpful to actually see how all of this unfolds.
What's going on?
Well, she's not allowed down the stairs.
You're not allowed downstairs, sweetheart. You okay? Oh, don't cry. Go and get Sparkle Dragon. Give him a big cuddle. I think that she thinks we are wrapped around her pinky and that will do anything for her. Daddy! Don't
What?
growl my girl. She's the best girl. What?
So Kieran said what was actually a very reasonable limit, and now he's apologising for it.
Daddy, so sorry.
I did. So,
It's dinner time in the observation house.
We're gonna have a pizza making competition.
Yuck. Mom's gonna be the beautifulest.
Yeah, probably.
No! Oh, Daddy, can you cut me a with a piece?
yes, I shall. The cheesy bit.
Just cheese.
You want some of mine?
No. I win.
You know, I think Olive had the best ideas. She came first and second, you came third.
Jean and Kieran's biggest desire is to get Olive to spend the whole night in her own bed.
Come on. Come on, time to have a shower. Come on. She sleeps really well, but only if she's in the same bed as Kieran and I. Shower.
Then
Ollie, come on. After your shower, you're gonna put your pajamas on
and have a nap.
and then go to sleep in your room. Come on.
What, you?
No, just Olive. Can you stop touching? Stop touching.
I just want to hurry up.
Don't punch Mummy. Ow, don't.
Mommy, you break my heart because you made me so mad and then I love Dad, not you. I'm taking a shower with Dad and you're going to sleep in my bedroom and I'm going to sleep with Dad.
No.
Amongst all the other skills that Olive's learning, she's also trying to figure out how to influence other people, what buttons to push to get what she wants.
Want to play something tag?
I'm a zombie. Ray!
And we've put a body cam on Jean to see if she can get Olive to sleep in her own bed for the first time.
Finished your ice cream and now it's bedtime.
Wait.
No. You finished your ice cream and now it's bedtime. I said you finished your ice cream, it's bedtime.
Come here. It's bedtime now.
Ollie. No, you finished your ice cream. Get in bed. Yes, get in bed.
I got, we got 2 beds, one for Mom and one for me.
No, Mummy not going to sleep in here, only Olive's. So Ollie going to sleep in her bed by herself, okay?
All right.
And Mummy going to come back and get the phone in 1 minute. You can sleep in this bed.
No, I can't.
You can. It's a lovely bed. Don't be scared.
I don't want my last Sparkle Dragon.
If I bring Sparkle Dragon, will you be all right? Okay then, I'll go and get Sparkle Dragon. How'd you get up there? When I see her crying, it makes me want to cry. And I can't see her crying any longer than a minute or 2. You don't have to be scared. Here's Sparkle Dragon. I can't handle it at all. And so this is actually really tough for me. Really struggling right now. Here you are.
Olive's really switched on, and even though it's ultimately not working for her, she's already discovering how effective she can be at influencing the adults around her. Jean and Kieran want 5-year-old Olive to sleep in her own bed. I've put them into the observation house with more than 20 cameras so I can see what the actual issues are. And then I can use that information to create an instruction manual to help Olive.
Oh, Baba. You don't have to cry so much.
Because I want to sleep with you guys.
You think you can just try and sleep here in the room?
No, I can't because I'm scared to be all by myself.
This is the thing that these guys find the hardest, sticking to a no in the face of tears.
Mummy not going to sleep with you. You sleep here by yourself. Baba, you don't have to
Did he just
cry.
go into his
Baba. You
Did he
don't
go
have
into-
to cry. You don't have to cry. So well, close your eyes.
I'm not because you were sleeping me.
No, Mummy gonna sleep in the Mummy and Daddy bed. Oh, okay, good night, sweetheart. Close your eyes. Close your eyes.
Good kids sleep in their own bed, in their own room.
Jean and Kieran co-sleep with Olive every night, and because she's older, there's nothing inherently wrong with that. Obviously, with babies and very young children, it's not safe and you shouldn't do it. But in lots of cultures, particularly Māori and Pacifica whānau, co-sleeping with older children is a normal part of family life. It's about doing what works for your family. Kids Olive's age should be getting between 10 to 12 hours a night of good quality sleep. It's hugely important for all kinds of things. It's when their bodies release growth hormones, it strengthens their immune system, and it's good for their mental health.
No, I'm scared. I'm scared. We always give up in the end, and she just slept in between us for the rest of the night.
Stop it, you. Stop it.
Go sleep, Baba.
Bye, good night, Dad.
Good night, Olive. Good night, Daddy.
Good night, Sparkle.
It's on the floor.
After 24 hours in the observation house, I think I've got a pretty good picture of what's going on, and most importantly, what needs to go into the instruction manual to help Jean and Kieran help Olive.
I need another coffee.
2 weeks later, and it's time to give them their instruction manual. I'm going to walk them through the 3 very simple steps you can use to solve almost any issue you're facing with your kids. The first rule in the instruction manual, always be calming. Your first step should always be to try to calm things down. Jean and Kieran were, with the best of intentions, doing the opposite of that.
Olive, don't make me to put Sparkle Dragon away. Right, Daddy gonna put him away.
Big meanie. Oh. You okay? Oh.
Daddy, don't growl my girl.
Olive's upset, and you want to console her and soothe her, and it's not a bad thing, it's a nice thing. But what you do when you do that is she doesn't then have the chance to learn to deal with disappointment and frustration.
Yeah.
Because in life, from time to time, people take Sparkle Dragon away. Number 2, all behaviour is communication. You have to understand what the behaviour is saying. Olive isn't really heartbroken. Her meltdowns are actually just her trying to control a situation where she feels out of control.
Stop touching me! I just want to hurry up! Mommy, you break my heart because you made me so mad and then I was dead, not you.
Whoa.
What did you think that meant in that moment?
Well, it means that she doesn't love me anymore, and I'm not her favourite parent.
And you're the worst person
And
in
I'm
the
the
world
worst person. Yeah,
right
I'm
at that
the
moment.
worst mummy ever.
That's the stuff that kids say
Yeah.
to basically get their way.
To hurt you, to hurt us.
Yeah,
Because she knows by hurting us, she's going to get what she wants.
yeah. And she's only a little kid, and so it's not her fault. She hasn't really thought about the fact that it's deeply wounding to you. It won't occur to her till she's about, I don't know, 34 and got kids of her own, that, that you actually have a life and feelings and thoughts. Like, you know?
Yeah.
Now she's 5 and she's cute and it's funny. Give it 10 years. She's 15, she's bigger, she's going out there into the world.
Yeah.
If she's still able to kind of push your buttons that easily at that point, then it's going to be pretty hard. So what we kind of have to do, I think, is figure out some ways to turn down some of that emotional volume when she says things like that and when she's crying and that kind of stuff, right?
Okay.
And so that you can actually be parenting as you, the intelligent person that you are, rather than what she's trying to make you do, which is to make you be this emotional wreck and just give her whatever she wants. Once Jean and Kieran understand what Olive's behaviour is really telling them, I think this is going to be a lot less stressful for everyone.
But you don't have to cry. Baba.
One of the big issues here is Jean has a very strong reaction to Olive's crying. So I'm going to play her the sound of Olive's crying. Listen to it for a bit, because we have to kind of use something that's going to have that effect on you. Deep breath. Deep breath. It'll be fine. So straight away, that has a really big impact on you, Jean.
Yeah.
Yeah. Even though she's not actually crying now.
Oh, she just sounds like she's suffering. When I heard that, I almost visualised her at the bottom of a deep, dark well, crying by herself, alone. Like, I can't think, I can't visualise anything but her in pain and, real suffering.
If when she's crying, instead of picturing her, like, in a well, which is gonna make you feel quite bad, is there another picture image that you could have of what's actually happening in that moment?
Yeah. That she's probably just crying because Sparkle Dragon's on the couch.
Sometimes in life you do lose Sparkle Dragon for a bit, and the world doesn't end. The final instruction, number 3, always have a plan.
Don't be scared.
I want Sparkle Dragon.
You don't have to be scared. Here's Sparkle Dragon. Oh, Baba. You don't have to cry so much. You feel better? Oh, I love it when you come sleep with me.
It's all my fault. It's all my fault. So I think all of the semi-good work that I've put in over the night of this, do you want Sparkle Dragon, or I'll have the lamp on for you, or something like that. And then I just totally blew it all in the morning. And then I have to start again the next night. Yeah.
Parenting isn't just about getting your kids to do what you tell them. It's about them learning how to do all of that important life stuff.
Please keep the tie my shoelaces.
This is Olive now, but if they don't teach her, this will be her at 22.
Mum, Dad, can you please tie my shoelaces?
Who's gonna cut my meat?
Mum, Dad, can one of you please cut my meat?
We don't often think about the fact that all these things that kids eventually do for themselves, the reason you teach them to tie their shoes and to cut their meat is so that they're not doing it at 22, sitting at the table.
Yep.
And it's this idea of trainer wheels, right? Because the trainer wheels lead to that, you know? It's just like that with sleeping. And sleep is a skill, like it's a habit that you have to learn. So it's not something that you're just instantly good at. You need to learn how to do that. The recipe for good sleep habits in children is really simple. First, signal that bedtime is approaching. So that might be saying it's time for bed, finishing up activities, and generally winding down towards bedtime. Then transition into set bedtime routines. Brains love routines. That's how good sleep becomes a habit. So things like changing into pajamas, brushing teeth, stories, lights dimmed, that kind of stuff. Then finally, shift into sleep. If all the other steps are in place and everyone's calm and settled, then sleep will just flow naturally from there. that brings us to the actual instruction manual. It's not big, and that's because there are some simple things that you need to do. So first golden rule, always be calming. Second golden rule, all behaviours communication. And the third golden rule is get a plan rather than just let things kind of happen by accident.
Okay, let's do it.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're gonna do it.
It's 3 weeks later. How's their plan working out? I'm dying to know, how's it been going?
Awesome.
Yeah, awesome.
She's in her bed, sleeping on command.
Through the night, and she's not putting up a fight, she's not crying, she's not coming up with 100 excuses. We have our bed back.
How long did it take Olive to settle into the new sleep routine?
2 or 3 nights.
Yep.
Yep.
3 nights
Done.
maximum. Done. Kind of feel like fools, eh? Because we were like, oh, why didn't we do this sooner? It was just so easy. I actually thought it was going to take ages, months to be able to solve this sort of thing.
What are the things that you've done differently to make that happen?
Signals have been a big one. Hey.
Yeah, because it was an opportunity for her to wrap her head around that it's bedtime's coming up and adjust herself, and it wasn't just a boom, you're going to bed now. Decorated her room a little bit so she feels like she owns her space and she's a lot happier. And
So you made it more fun, like the sleep
Yeah.
process, like a fun thing.
We've
Yeah,
turned
yeah,
it
yeah.
into a game.
it's a game.
And if you think about those golden rules, like the stuff that you guys obviously have completely nailed, is that first one about always be calming.
Yep.
For all of us, it's just made all of our lives better. Like, it's a good thing. It's becoming a nice experience.
We've had a 100% successful outcome.
The 3 simple rules from the instruction manual turned everything around. 1, always be calming. Instead of reinforcing the meltdowns, they calmed down, which helped Olive calm down. 2, the other ABC, all behaviour is communication. Understanding that Olive's meltdowns were more about testing limits than genuine fear changed everything. Finally, they made a plan. Signal bedtime is approaching, transition into bedtime routines, and finally shift into sleep. And now everyone gets a good night's sleep every night. Next time on Kids and Instruction Manual, we meet parents who think their kids spend too much time on their screens.
We're worried about the health effects on their eyes, overstimulation as well, lack of sleep.